Hello, everyone. Welcome in. This is your energy check-in for this week, the week ahead. I'm going to take a look and see what is in store for each one of you. I already got cards flying out for Aries. Um, this is a general reading, so take what resonates. Leave the rest for somebody else. Roles could be reversed. Check all of your signs. Some of y'all only check your sun sign. Check your sun, check your moon, check your rising. You got to check all of them, okay? Because the sun only gives one side of the story. All right. So let's go ahead and get straight into it. You got the Fool card already in the reverse showing up for Aries. I sense some caution, or that you need to um, proceed with caution. But let's take a look. Yeah, there's the Chariot in the reverse. There's something that you may, it has to do with work. What is going on here for Aries? Give me more. Hierophant. I keep hearing the word pivot. I keep hearing the word pivot. There's something that you may stop doing. Maybe you started out wanting to go that direction, but then it's like you decide to kind of be cautious with moving in that direction. Okay. You may decide to seek clarity from someone else. There may be somebody that you feel like either is a mentor or someone that you feel has been doing whatever you are wanting to do, and they've been doing it successfully, because it does feel like there's some indecision when it comes to which direction you're going to go in. And so I do see you trying to get clarity on that matter. But it does look like it is something to do with work. It feels like something is being halted, and it's just like, hey, I just need to kind of get a check-in to see what it is that I should do. Like kind of get some guidance. That could even be like talking to the ancestors, trying to get that. You have the 10 of Cups here in, well, no, you have the 10 of Cups in the upright. You have the Star card in the reverse. Why? Judgment in the reverse. Oh my goodness. There's a little bit of a pessimistic tone to this. So this week, you guys may actually feel a little bit better. I know that really everybody has been kind of struggling, and well, for this, I feel like your spirits are up a little bit. You're feeling kind of confident. You're feeling um just happy overall, but it's like at the same time, and I don't know, sometimes Aries can be a little too realistic. At the same time, it's kind of like you don't want to necessarily be too optimistic about it. You don't want to be too happy, because it's like, I'm happy, but the shoe could drop at any minute. So I'm not sure if it's like you are kind of hesitant on being happy, or you're kind of pessimistic that you're feeling better this week and you're just like waiting for it to go to shit, so to speak. You have the Seven of Pentacles here in the reverse. You also have the Page of Swords in the reverse. What's going on here? Two of Wands. Oh, okay. So there's that decision I was talking about earlier. Maybe towards the end of the week, you decide to whatever it is that you were indecisive about, you do make a decision. You're no longer stuck between two. And I do feel like you may let someone know, either A, you don't see this proceeding any further, B, you just make it known that you're not going to do said thing anymore. I just feel like it's going to be something to where I just keep hearing pivot. You're going to pivot in a different direction because you feel like something is not growing for you. So you're not going to waste your time on it. You have the Hermit in the reverse. You also have the Justice card here. I do feel like some of you may be getting out and about, getting out of the house, maybe doing something. I feel like it's you feel aligned to do so. You feel, I don't know. I guess this week might be one of those weeks where it's like I feel good enough to be around people. You also have the Six of Wands. I feel like you're going to be gaining a lot of attention as well. Also, for some of you, this doesn't necessarily mean leaving the house. For some of you, this may actually mean that you are starting some other new venture and you're actually allowing people to see and notice you and what you do. Because I do know a lot of times Aries don't want people to know what they're doing, don't necessarily care too much for the attention. But whatever it is, I do feel like it's almost like the universe is saying it's the right time to show people what you got. Give me more. You got Nine of Swords in the reverse. You also have the Ace of Swords here. I feel like there's going to be a situation where you, and I do feel like it's communication. You got the Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I feel like there's going to be a situation where you are very open and honest about something that you feel is, I don't know. It's a lot of authenticity that's here, but it's authenticity without a care. Like you're in this zone or in this state here where you are feeling good about whatever it is that is on your mind, and you're not going to lose sleep on speaking your truth. Now, this could be to the masses, this could be a situation that maybe you've kept quiet about. Whatever this is, I just feel like you feel like it's the right thing to do. But it is about communication here, because you got Page of Swords here. You also have Ace of Swords here, and you also have the Page of Pentacles. This could also be in relation to something new that you're learning as well, and that you want to let others know about it. But I feel like it's very unapologetic energy. All right. Anything else for Aries? You got Four Swords here in the reverse. You also have Three of Wands. I feel like there's something also as well that you're trying to map out. You're trying to get a good grasp on. And it might actually leave you a bit restless because it feels like there's a lot of overworking, over planning. Once again, this could be with work related. This could even be a move. Like maybe you guys are moving. Some of you may be moving, and the like looking for a house. You know, it gets restless trying to find another spot to live. Or if you're traveling, you may feel exhausted from that. But I do feel like there's going to be a little bit of restless energy. Just make sure that you are taking care of yourself, so that way you don't, you know, I will always preach to avoid burnout. Excuse me. All right. Let's go on to Taurus. What do we got here? All right, you have the full card in the upright position. That's interesting. And you also have the Ten of Wands. I feel like you guys this week may decide, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to take on this extra responsibility. There's something here that you are jumping into action. You're being called to jump into action, whether it's somebody is asking you to do it or you're just deciding for yourself. But I do see like taking on more responsibility, taking on possibly somebody else's burden. It's going to be different for everyone. You have the Seven of Cups here, and you also have the Two of Pentacles. I also see you trying to figure out different ways of balancing this out. So maybe this is a work related thing. Maybe you're saying, you know what, you guys need me, so I'm coming, and I got to figure out how I'm going to help you guys create more balance and less of a shit show. Like I just feel like you guys are coming in to create grounding for either someone or a company. Here we go with the sun. It was good while it lasted. I'm gonna have to close these blinds. All right, you have the Seven of Wands here. You also have the Hierophant. I feel like there is going to be a situation where people are, I mean, I feel like this is going to be a lot of people coming to you. And when they're coming to you, you also have to make sure that you exercise your boundaries, because when you take on other people's responsibilities, when you take on other people's extra burdens, whatever it is that they're needing assistance with carrying, sometimes people can overstep boundaries. And so you guys are definitely going to need to make sure that you exert that. Like you show them where they can't go, show them how they treat you. You got the Hierophant here. This is you being in a place of power. And like I said, people are coming to you for guidance. People are coming to you for help. So just make sure that you are saying no when you need to say no. And yes, when you feel okay to say yes. Okay. You have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. You also have the Page of Cups here. What is this? Four of Wands. Okay, why do I still feel like this is like training? Okay, weird. So you have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. You also have the Page of Cups and you have the Four of Wands. Somebody needs help. Somebody does not have mastery on something here that they need to develop. And I feel like whatever it is that they're going into, it's an initiation. Now, I'm going to give you a couple of different scenarios that this could be. This could be that you have to train somebody who's wet behind the ears. You got the Page of Cups here, who's just a little baby in this and doesn't have mastery over whatever it is that you guys are doing at work. You are having to be the initiator. You are the one that's having to help them find their footing. Now, if it is not work related, this could be love related. This could be that someone is learning how to open up and show emotion and things like that, and it's like you're gonna have to be the person that guides them and initiates, this is how you do it. And then there's another scenario. This could be your child is having to figure out how to gain mastery over something. They're having difficulty. You may have to step in and show them how it's done, but it's something in relation to that. And so, yeah, give me more. You have the Empress here. You also have the World card. Y'all got something new on the horizon that's coming towards you. I feel like it is very empowering because you have that Empress that's here. It's something that is different. Something, for some of you, this might be a relationship or just a new experience in general. A new experience that you are having that could really catapult you into a higher level of growth, status. But the one thing that I do see in relation to this is that you have the Nine of Swords and you have the Four of Cups. I do feel like along the way you may get a little stressed out about it, or maybe even before you start you feel a little stressed out about it. And your instinct, your initial instinct is going to kind of be to reject the change because you are a fixed sign, so you may try to reject the change and not want new, but I do feel like you're going to have to get out of your comfort zone here because it is right for you. Okay, and as you go along you'll be more excited about it. You have that Page of Wands that's there. Give me more for Taurus, please. You have Two of Cups in the reverse. You also have the Ace of Wands. For some of you, something might fizzle out and you may decide that this isn't right for me. This could be a contract. This could be not seeing eye to eye with someone that you are currently involved with. But I just feel like there's a fizzle. It's no longer exciting. All right, you got Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. You also have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, I feel like this might be love related for some of you. It's not, the person's not giving enough. I feel like this person is very fickle, very in and out energy, and because of that, it's not successful. You're not being satisfied. You have Five of Pentacles. You also have the Eight of Swords here. What's this about? The Tower in the reverse. Oh, that's so weird. I just heard Biggie give me one more chance. I feel like somebody that you deal with, maybe you've had a difficulty with them. Maybe it seems like they've been kind of self-sabotaging the situation, friendship, love, whatever. I do see this person trying to avoid a tower moment. Maybe you've tried to walk away, or maybe they're seeing that, enough is enough. I do feel like this person is going to try to shape up and no longer get in the way of what is going on, and to be included. I feel like this person doesn't want to be excluded. Okay, let's go on to Gemini. Am I gonna have to close this? Hold on, I'm gonna close this. Okay, Gemini. What's going on for you this week? The name of the game is balance. I feel like things are starting to finally come together for you, or at least this is how you will feel this week. This is all about balancing things out so that way you can have longevity. This could be with a relationship. This could be with the Ten of Pentacles is where you want to be. This is the completion. That is where you have that generational wealth in both finances and love, where you can grow. You've made it. Like, you've grown that family, you've grown that empire. And so I do feel like this week is going to be all about balancing out the things that you need in order to continue to succeed. You have the Queen of Cups here in the reverse. You also have the Empress in the reverse. I feel like there's going to be you may be dealing with somebody that is a bit volatile, and I feel like they're upset or overly emotional because something came to an end. Yeah. It almost feels like either A, you were mirroring how they were acting and they didn't like that, or B, um you ended it because they were fickle. I mean, regardless, yeah, because I got Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck, which is reflecting them feeling like they're at a loss, very, very heavy energy, grieving. But I feel like this person was fickle. I feel like they were in and out, hot and cold. And so things ended up coming to an end. They're not happy about it. You have the Queen of Pentacles here. You also have the World card. I do feel like there's going to be some sort of new venture that you guys have in relation to your finances that may, I feel like it's going to be something that is very stable if you stick to it. It is different than what you normally do. So this could be like a side business. It is something that is very risky to you, or at least it feels like a risk to you, but I feel like that risk is worth it. You have the Ten of Wands here. You also have the Hermit in the reverse and the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Give me more on this. Three of Pentacles. Okay. Because I just heard, I am not okay. So I don't know if this is you or if this is somebody else that's finally being very open about how things are going for them. With this Ten of Wands, this is either showing that they feel overloaded, or there's some sort of baggage, heavy burden, something that they are carrying. And I feel like they're going to let you know, I'm not okay. Now, also keep in mind that this could be roles reversed. Maybe you're telling somebody I'm not okay. Because of being vocal about it and no longer keeping it to yourself or themselves, that there is support that comes in. There's either someone that wants to work with you as a team to try to help you out with this Ten of Wands, or you're doing that for somebody else. This could be work related. This could be a friend coming to you. This could be a lover, a family member. It's just somebody that is having a hard time handling their shit and actually reaching out for assistance. You have the Nine of Pentacles here. You also have the Four of Swords. Some of y'all feel like are going on a trip or you feel like you know what it gives? It gives like, I'm going to take PTO so I can go shopping. Or I'm going to take some time off so I can go kind of splurge on myself. But I feel like financially you guys are doing pretty well. or you will be doing pretty well. Maybe this is a planned vacation that you guys are possibly taking here shortly. But I do see a bit of time of rest and recuperation, so that way you can feel, you know, like your abundant self. You have the Knight of Wands here. You also have the Seven of Swords in the reverse. I feel like somebody wants to come in and apologize. I also feel like the way that they're doing it can appear to be a bit maybe rough. I don't know. This Knight of Wands gives me like a fiery type of energy, of course, because it's a wand here. But it gives me like this fiery charge in of wanting to apologize, like feeling heavy remorse, wanting to apologize and wanting to heal the connection. How is Gemini gonna know who this is? Eight of Cups, Queen of Swords. You walked away and cut them out. Okay? This is somebody that you walked away from. You cut it out. Fortune, the Tower. This is somebody might have Scorpio in their chart, or they could have Sag, Pisces in their chart. But this is somebody who they just want to right the wrongs. They want to avoid that tower moment. I feel like the tower moment has already happened. So it's not necessarily avoiding it because it's already happened. But this person wants to come back. They're coming in pretty heavy is the feeling that I get. All right. You have the King of Cups here in the reverse. You also have the Lovers in the reverse. For some of you, okay, for some of you, this is you. You might not be sure, it might not be very clear on how you are feeling when moving forward in love. Because I do feel like for some Geminis, you may feel emotionally distant, emotionally cold, and kind of disconnected from your heart center. For others of you, you're dealing with somebody that's like that. They could possibly be a Gemini as well. And it puts you in a disadvantage because this person might actually be putting you into a third party situation because you have that King of Cups here in the reverse, which is reflecting they're not connected to their emotions. Oh, okay. I saw a gnat and it looked like it was just staring at me. It was so weird. All right. What else? Uh, all right. You also got somebody that's kind of obsessed with you. They really want you bad. I don't know if you even know who this character is. It's somebody that has Capricorn possibly in their chart. If not, they're just obsessed, but they're not coming towards you. So if you're feeling like somebody pulling on your energy, that very well could be who that is. All right. Cancers. There's some cancers in the house. Go ahead and put your Cancer placement in the chat. What's going on for Cancer this week? You got Judgment in the reverse and also the Strength card. I see you guys not giving something a second chance and holding back, being strong, pushing forward. What is that? You got Ace of Wands here, and you have the King of Pentacles. This might be a sexual thing, like a sexual fling. Maybe a situationship where somebody is giving out, you know, fun times, but they're not actually fully invested in you. Yeah, I feel like it keeps you more stressed to stick around. So because of that, you're probably going to walk away, hold yourself back, even if it is so tempting to go back to it. Because, you know, you're stressed when dealing with this person. Don't be surprised if this person does try to come back around and reach out to you to try to heal the connection, because you're removing them from your life. You're removing yourself. All right. What else for Cancer? What else for Cancer? You have the Three of Wands here. You also have the Five of Wands in the reverse. And Page of Pentacles. There is something underway that you want to start. I feel like this is more so of a message to you than anything. It's like just letting you know, hey, you're not going to have many challenges. There's not any competition as far as with what you are wanting to start. I feel like there is some sort of initiation process that you're about to go through. That Page of Pentacles is also all about being a novice, learning, growing, and you know, adapting. But there's something here that you're planning. Just know that you won't have any issues with doing so. Do whatever it is that you need to do. All right. You have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. You also have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. And the World card in the reverse. Watch your spending before it bites you in the butt, okay? This is almost like saying stop. Close up whatever it is that you have open. I feel like this is monetary stuff. It could be something else. So if you're spilling your gut, stop. If you are being way too open, too nice, stop. There's something here that you need to stop because, like I said, I feel like whatever it is, it's going to come back to hit you. So we want to avoid giving too much. You have the Four of Swords here. You also have the Four of Cups. Some of you may need healing after feeling rejected. This could be really with anything. There may have been some sort of, I don't know. But I feel like this is more so just protect your peace. Just protect your peace. You know, don't worry about the cup that you didn't get. Just focus on those three that you still have. Okay. You have the Nine of Pentacles here. You also have the Two of Wands and the Hierophant. Okay. For some of my Cancers are going to end up in a relationship. You're going from single to committed. This is like making a decision. You were single, you made a decision to be connected to somebody. Okay. So for some of you, there's a relationship that's coming. Yeah, this. I like this. For whatever Cancer this is. Because, you know, you guys are not all on the same timeline. Some of you are on different timelines. Some of you are not Cancer suns. So take it as it resonates. But there's somebody that you got like it's a very passionate relationship. And you guys are choosing each other and you're choosing to be together. You got lovers here. So that's Gemini. You got Taurus. Yeah. All right. What else for Cancer? You have the Hanged Man in the reverse. You also have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. I think you're changing your mind about a situation that at one point you felt one way and now you're seeing it for what it is, which is a bunch of chaos. But you have the Hanged Man in the reverse and you have that Two of Pentacles in the reverse. It's like a light bulb went off and you're like, oh, this is kind of messy and I don't think this is going to work. This is putting me at a disadvantage. I don't feel like I have the tools equipped for this. So there is something that I do feel like you will start to, I don't want to say turn your back on, but I feel like giving less attention to it. That it's a little too much for you at this time. You have the Empress here. You also have the Eight of Pentacles. Some of you guys are starting a new job. Some of you are starting a new job. Maybe even getting like the title or position is higher than what you had before. All right, and you got the Death card here in the Seven of Pentacles. Whatever this transformation or changes that you've been undergoing, trust me, this shit is paying off. You're going to start seeing the fruits of your labor. So just continue pressing forward in the direction that you're already going, um, because it is working for you. Okay. Let's see. You also have the Eight of Wands in the reverse, and you have the Moon card here, followed by the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like you are going to definitely empower yourself with this Moon card. You listening to your intuition, not moving towards things that are not going to benefit you in the long run, because that is what is important. What we do today affects us tomorrow. So I do feel like there's going to be something that comes to a stop, and maybe sucks in the beginning, but I do feel like you're saving yourself. You are putting yourself in a good position. All right, let's go on to Leo. Okay, Leo this week, what's going on? All right, you got Five of Wands in the reverse. You also have the Four of Wands. I feel like what you this week is going to be all about you feeling grounded. No drama, no issues, no nothing, no challenges. Like, I feel like you just want an easy breezy week. Don't we all? You have Page of Cups here. You also have Ace of Cups as well. I feel like there's something new that you are starting, and that's giving to yourself. I'm talking to the Leos that give too much to other people and that worry about other people entirely too much. But I do see that you are doing something a little bit new, and it's filling up your cup. You need to fill up your cup so that way you can give to others. You have the Five of Cups in the reverse. You also have the High Priestess. For some of you, you were definitely working on things internally, quietly. Maybe you're not telling other people about what you are working on. It could be shadow work. It could be spiritual work. But I do feel like there's something here that you guys have been kind of putting attention towards, and trying to clear out spiritually, so that way it no longer affects you. I do feel like slowly but surely, the more you're taking care of yourself, the more you're giving to yourself, the more you don't care about those things that happened in the past. Like, you're healing from those things. They don't trigger you, they don't affect you the way that they used to. All right, you have the Eight of Wands here. You also have the Moon card in the reverse. Let me see, give me something. What's going on here? The Sun card in reverse. The Ace of Wands. There's something that comes in. I feel like it's like fast incoming communication. Could be text messages, something like that. You might get a little heated about whatever it is. It's like somebody has this brilliant idea of what they think they're going to do. I don't feel like you're very happy about it, but it's like somebody feels like, this is what I'm going to do. This is my idea. This is what, it's some sort of new idea that comes in, or somebody thinks that they can do something. Whatever it is, I do not feel like you too much care for it. I feel like you kind of retreat to get yourself back in order, because whatever this is, it makes you either feel uncomfortable or it makes you a little upset. But I see you taking time out to rest, recuperate, and you're just kind of rejecting that. For some of you, you might even block block the person, um based off of whatever it is that they say. Because for some reason, with that Ace of Wands, I feel like whoever this person is, they come in trying to be like heated, like, this is what I'm gonna do, and you ain't got no, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's almost like somebody trying to like bully you or push you into doing something you don't want to do. All right. You have the Page of Wands here. You also have the Hermit. I see you spending more time alone, being on your own and in your thoughts, coming up with ideas. I honestly feel like this is once again all about where you are in life, where you want to be, how you are feeling, things that don't serve you, getting rid of that. It's a lot of introspection that you'll be doing this week. I also feel like with this King of Wands and this Nine of Cups here, you there's something in relation to the things that you're doing at work. So there's something that you are here doing. I feel like you're very proud of whatever it is. You're coming across as very confident, but you got a hater at work. You definitely have a hater. You have someone that may try to act like what you like, may try to either overshine you, or they'll try to act like what you're doing is not that big of a deal. Even though it is that big of a deal, they'll try to act like it's not. They'll even try to ignore um giving you your kudos. But I have somebody here that I don't know. I feel like there's somebody who may try to overstep, and you may need to put them in their place. You have the Three of Cups here. You also have the Ten of Wands. I'm telling you, you're getting accolades. You're getting celebrated for something that you've taken on, whether it's additional responsibility. I don't know, but it is something here, and you got a hater. You have someone that is a little hater. Ignore them because they don't matter. You got the Hanged Man here. King of Cups in the reverse. And what else? Ace of Pentacles. What is the Ace of Pentacles? Queen of Wands in the reverse. Death card in the reverse. You have somebody that's trying to take advantage of you, somebody that's trying to seize an opportunity. This is somebody that the way you're going to know who this person is that okay, so number one, you've left them out in the cold, and this person constantly thinks about you on a regular basis. You live rent free in this person's head. They can't get over you or whatever. You've tried to disconnect from this person. You really have. And I mean, for most of you, you've done a good job at disconnecting, but unfortunately, this person just kind of hangs and they just wait. They try to figure out when's the best time that they can strike. Could be Pisces, could also be Scorpio in their chart. You have the Death card here. This person has not changed. This person will try to pretend that they're one way. They'll even try to come across as though they are your friend because they're looking for an opportunity to strike. So just make sure that you are staying, hip to the game, because this person thrives on trying to confuse you. All right, Virgo, what's going on for you guys this week? All right, you got Nine of Wands here in the reverse. You also have the Sun in the reverse. Okay. I feel like there's some sort of situation here where you're deciding to be a little bit more vulnerable and allow good things, new things to come in. Maybe that's something that you have been working on. Like, I'm gonna try to be vulnerable or not like vulnerable, but usually people will say, I'm gonna try to surrender to the universe, and allow the good shit to come in for me. Uh, and I do feel like this is going to actually work. The more open that you are, even though the Sun is in the reverse, that sometimes to me is delayed gratification. So it is a delay in something new coming in that makes you very happy. Um, I also have the Page of Swords here in the reverse and the Magician. Someone openly acknowledges the fact that I don't know what it is, but it's like you have that thing. You have the ability to do whatever it is that you need to do. Like I feel like somebody is like, it could be like a compliment, like, damn, you're really good at fill in the blank, or damn, you always can do fill in the blank. you could turn water into wine. I don't know, but it's like it's something here where they're giving you your flowers in regards to your ability to do whatever it is that you're able to do. So definitely take that in. Um, Here you have the Three of Pentacles. You also have the Four of Swords. There's somebody here who wants to help you while you are either recharging, resting on PTO, something of that. I feel like teamwork while someone is out. Hopefully you guys aren't sick and there's somebody that needs to take up, take on your work, but it just feels like there's somebody that's like, I got your back, that you need to know about. You have the Queen of Pentacles here. You also have the Two of Pentacles. Ooh, I like this. As you go on this week, I do feel like your finances are going to look pretty nice here. You also are going to feel more like balanced out, grounded, level-headed, more independent, more capable of being able to tackle different things and not feel like you're losing your damn mind. This week feels a little bit like your head is clearer. You also have the Fool card. You have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Oh goodness. Okay, what is this? Somebody at work may try to get out of pocket with you and get kind of reckless with how they're acting with you because they're acting like that due to their emotional state, their ego, their pride. And so they may kind of try to come at you. I feel like this is somebody that's at work, with this Eight of Pentacles here. Who could be an Aries. Hopefully it's not, but it could be an Aries. Your guidance is to protect your peace. Don't clap back, because it might not end good. You have the King of Swords in the reverse. You also have the Hierophant, King of Wands, Six of Cups in the reverse. Oh no. There's somebody here where it's either somebody that you looked up to, or this could even be somebody that was above you at work. I feel like it's something that they do that your whole attitude towards them changes completely. Like you're like, I don't even feel the same way. Now, if this is not somebody that you looked up to or somebody that is like a boss at work or something of that nature, this could even be somebody that you're in a freaking relationship with. So like if you, we're looking at someone in that sense of like a relationship, I feel like there is something that they go and they do, and because of their actions, you no longer feel the same way. It's like something changes within you and you're looking at them. Yep, you're looking at them different. Like now you feel kind of wishy-washy about the situation and you're wondering if you guys are really still like seeing eye to eye or equally matched with each other. And you also are starting to see them as being immature. I don't know what it is that they do, but whatever it is that this person does, this individual does, it does change your viewpoint on how you see this person. You no longer feel the same. You have the Ace of Wands here. You also have the Knight of Swords. For some of y'all who have those booty calls, you might get a booty call this week. There's somebody here who either you ghost or they ghost you. I feel like they're going to pop out of nowhere and they're going to be looking for something. So just letting you know. It is Mars and Scorpio, right? So that's only fitting. Yeah. And the sad part about it is they're not going to be like discreet with what they want. I feel like they're going to be this. I don't know why y'all got this, but this person is horny. They're kind of like, I really, really want Virgo. It's going to be very abundantly clear to you as far as with what this person wants. Now, moving forward from there, if you decide you want to deal with them, that's you. If you decide you don't, that's you. All right. Okay. You got the Nine of Swords here. You also have the Temperance in the reverse. Why? Judgment. Ooh. For some of y'all, whoever this person is that's trying to get a second chance with you, it might make you a little bit stressed out because of the way that this person is coming in. It's not a balance, and it's probably that same person, but it's not a balance. This person may even cop an attitude if you tell them no, not today, or if you're trying to be pleasant with them. I just feel like this person got an attitude, so just watch out for that. All right, Libra. Let's see what's going on for you guys, Libra, this week. All right, you have the Ace of Pentacles here in the reverse. You also have the Page of Wands. One door closes, another door opens. Doesn't matter. You might have a missed opportunity, but I see you pivoting and going a different direction and still feeling that excitement and still feeling that drive and determination, and that's okay. That door closing means that you needed to pivot. I mean, that's just how shit is. That's how the world works. Bottom of the deck you have is the World card in the reverse, followed by the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse and the Four of Swords in the reverse. I feel like there is somebody here that is you got unfinished business with a person that is very clingy, needy, desperate for something from you, and it is making you very restless. I feel like this is making you restless because you don't feel like yourself, and you feel like, what's crazy about it is you feel like you want to say no. You feel like you don't have any more to give. But that little part of you, I was about to say Aries, that little part of you, Libra, is saying, but I care about this person and I don't want them to insert what it is that you don't want them to. Your heart getting you. There's the situation that you're going to have to put your foot down on possibly this week, in relation to someone who needs a lot from you. Okay? They need a lot from you. Yeah. What did I just say? I just said this is something that you got to close out. Ten of Swords, you have to. You're going to have to put your foot down. Okay? So you guys may be faced with that, that like needing to really draw those boundaries. Okay? You have the Emperor here. You also have the Eight of Swords. Damn that. You got so okay, so once again, in order to get you out of this situation, to free you, you're going to have to stand on business. I say this to y'all all the time. I'm going to say it to you again. Tap into your sister sign, please. Please. I tell my Libra friends this all the time. And I be trying to tap into Libra. I try my best. And I know it is hard, especially because your sister sign got the strengths that you don't have, and has weaknesses of your strengths. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you guys are going to have to tap in. Some of y'all may have Aries in your chart, and you need to utilize that to where you're taking care of yourself. Let me tell you, Aries is going to do that. They're going to take care of themselves. We'll block people, stop talking to everybody completely, and then come back once we rejuvenated. But it's like there's something that you got to stand on business about. Is very important, because what it is doing is putting you out of whack, and putting you out of whack means putting your temper you getting a little temper here, or a big temper, you big mad about it, because it's like I'm trying to help you and you keep just wanting and not giving anything back, and now I am depleted. You can't let them do that to you. Okay, I know I'm preaching, I'm sorry. I just want the best for my little Libra sisters and brothers. Okay, you got the Three of Pentacles here. This is once again saying, it's not team we, it's team me now. So it is something that you're gonna have to rectify. It keeps talking about it. Give me more for Libra. What else for y'all? You got the Strength card in the reverse. You also have the Two of Cups. Hold on. Lovers. Ooh, I just heard is it SWV? Shit. Is it SWV? Yes, it is. I get so weak in the knees, I can hardly speak. Who is this person that is coming your way? It's interesting because you feel like you have like And I love that the serpent is here intertwining between the two for lovers, while the angel is up there like giving its blessings. And then you have the two of cups here once again, that serpent, the well, but it's like it's intertwining the two of you. There's somebody here that comes into your life. Maybe it's this week, or maybe you're getting closer to the energy. Like maybe this is when the person starts to show up in your readings. But you got Gemini here, you got Leo here. Yeah, because this is what you don't see coming. You have the moon for Cancer. When this person comes in, you're gonna feel like you're gonna be weak to them. I hope that they're a good person. I hope they're a good person, but it's like you're gonna feel like all this chaotic emotion, energy. You're gonna be weak to this person. Because you won't be able to hold back from them, like, at all. So do you want me to see if they're a good person? I'm asking you like you can answer me. Let me see. Yeah, y'all want me to see. Are they a good person? King of Swords. And the Cups in reverse. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, hold on. Why the Nine of Cups in reverse? Tower in reverse. Huh. Okay. The person's slow. I don't think they're a bad person. I feel like they're not as confident as they should be, and I don't know about that because I don't want to dig too deep. But what I will say is this: you have the Nine of Cups here, you have the Tower in the reverse. I feel like this person can sometimes go into their pride. I'm not saying that they're a bad person. What I am saying though is that there's not as much confidence as there should be, simply because they don't want to create. I feel like they are carrying baggage, if I'm going to be honest with you. You have the Ten of Wands here, but this is somebody that you feel very drawn to at the same time. I mean, we all got baggage, right? This person is going to move slow. They're going to move slow. They're methodical. They like to plan things out because they don't want a tower moment. It is very possible that maybe their previous relationship, they messed it up, and so because of that, now they like to be clear with their intentions. They want you to understand what is going on. They want to move slow so that way they know too. There's still some confidence stuff that they're battling with, but ultimately, I mean, I don't see like a butthole. So all right, let's go on to Scorpio. Scorpio, what's going on for you this week? All right, you got the Nine of Swords in the reverse. You got the Hierophant here. Okay. You got Nine of Wands too. I like this combination. What is going on here? And the Strength card in reverse. Okay, but that's not holding back. Huh. Okay, hold on. Is this Scorpio doing this or someone else? Upright is Scorpio, reverse is someone else doing this or acting this way. Upright is Scorpio. Okay. Maybe this is somebody that you meet new. This is very possible that this is a new person. And like a Scorpio, you're trying to figure them out. You want to understand what's going on. You're kind of being not deceitful. That's not what I'm getting. I'm getting like you are trying to be 10 steps ahead because you want to know what's coming towards you. And so you're asking a lot of questions. You're trying to get to know this person. What I'm noticing though is that as you go, I notice that whoever this person is could be Leo. You also got Taurus here as well. As you go, you can't really hold yourself back. I actually feel like you're not holding back things about yourself. I see you being open. I see you allowing yourself to be vulnerable. I see you not really stressed out about this connection. It's a possibility that this could actually end up into something because you have the Hierophant here. This is about a commitment, something traditional between two people. So I feel like there's somebody that you might meet and you're like, holy shit, this might be my person. I just see this person making you feel very comfortable the more that you get to know them. All right, you got the Queen of Swords here in the reverse. You also have the Knight of Wands, and this could still be piggybacking off of that situation, but I feel like there's something that it's like you're not waiting to find out all the info. You're not waiting for clarity. You might even feel like you got a little brain fog, but you're still going to move towards it very quickly. Like you're moving towards something without having all of the info. Okay, this could be good or bad, so just take it as it resonates for whatever situation that you feel like, oh, I might be rushing this, I might be jumping the gun a little bit. You have the Wheel of Fortune here. You also have the Empress. I love this, Scorpio. I love this for y'all. Wheel of Fortune and the Empress. There's something that finally, it's like finally, and look, you even have the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I feel like there's something that is pretty major that's about to happen for you, something new. I also feel like you're going to get a lot of attention, whether it be from an individual or from a group, masses of people. But whatever this is, it's like finally is what I'm hearing. The wheel is on my side. Finally, I'm getting something. Like I'm getting things poured into my cup. Okay? All right. Let's see. You got the Seven of Cups here in the reverse. You also have the Six of Swords. I feel like things are going to be, there's situations that's going to be presented to you that say, hey, your best thing is going to be to move away from this. You're going to gain clarity on certain situations, people, to where it's not giving, and so you're going to move on. You got 10 of Cups here. You also have the 5 of Cups here. For the most part, I feel like this week you're pretty happy. Some of you may be missing someone or maybe grieving someone, but I do feel like you're finding ways to be happy. You're finding ways to find happiness, whether it's within yourself or little things outside that make you happy. Now, for others of you, this could be that somebody else is missing you, grieving the loss, but you're happy. Either way it goes, I feel like this week you guys are going to, kind of be in a good state of mind, a good place for the most part. You have the Three of Swords here in the reverse. You also have the Two of Pentacles. What did I say? Feeling that heal. You're healing. You're feeling the healing and starting to recognize that things are starting to smooth out. You're starting to feel more balanced. You're feeling like, I got this, whatever this is. You have Five of Swords here. You also have Queen of Cups. Give me more on this situation. Four of Swords. Knight of Swords. Somebody's trying to play mind games with you, and I feel like they're trying to use your emotional state or your spiritual state, but there is somebody that is trying to. Now, this could even be spiritual warfare type shit. However, if you notice anything like that, I need you to cut it off immediately. Cut that energy cord immediately. Whatever it is, it's not gonna work. I don't care. But you do have somebody that's trying to do something spiritually, magically, maybe trying to even cast spells. Y'all know I don't get this very often, but this is calling to me right now. This person is very restless in trying to do so. They're relentless, but I do not feel like it will work. I feel like it is it's a failed attempt, but I do feel like there is somebody trying to do something in the background. This is somebody that you may have completely stopped talking to. I do feel like you completely stopped talking to them. You moved on. You had a change of heart. They tried to do something fucked up towards you. The Justice card in the reverse. And I feel like you stopped dealing with them. Could be Libra, could be Pisces. You got Gemini here. Yeah. Of course, y'all would get that kind of read. Last but not least, you have the Ace of Pentacles. You also have the Emperor. You got some sort of opportunity that's coming your way that's going to boost up your career, whether it's your business or your career. but there's something that's going to elevate you. So be prepared for that. Some of y'all might even be hearing about a promotion, okay, and getting money coming in. All right, let's go on to Sagittarius. Going on for Sag this week. All right, you got the 8 of Cups here in the reverse. You also have the 10 of Cups. Your happiness is returning. I like that. Is this a week where people are going to start feeling good? I hope so. We need it. But I see your happiness returning. Now, your happiness could just be within yourself, but your happiness could be a person. So let's look a little deeper. You got 6 of Swords here. You got 4 of Pentacles. So maybe not. Maybe it's just your happiness returning to you. But I feel like there's something that you've walked away from and you've kept yourself from feeling down in the dumps is what I think. I feel like you're, yep, look, because you've blocked it out. So whatever it is, I feel like you've blocked out any negativity. You've moved on to calmer waters. And so this week you're definitely going to, well, for some of you, you're definitely going to feel that relief. You might just be in a better mood. All right, you got the King of Pentacles here. You also have the 3 of Swords. What is this? I think somebody's trying to get between you and a goal. I don't like that. 8 of Wands in reverse. Death card. The Hanged Man in reverse. It's going to be brought to your attention, but I do feel like you got a hater. You definitely have a hater. There's some kind of goal that you're trying to get to, whether it's like just, financial goal, a family goal. I don't know. I do feel like it has something to do with work or what you're trying to achieve there. And there is someone that is trying to block that. Whoever this person is, you may have actually stopped dealing with them, or you no longer communicate with them or no longer see them, whatever. I do feel like there's something that happened that you're like you've sat back and you've kind of watched and you recognize, oh, this person ain't shit. And so you've had your epiphany moment and stopped dealing with them. You have the Death card here in the reverse. You also have the Tower in the reverse. Just know that it doesn't matter what they're trying to do. They may try to cook up all kinds of plots and plans, but that doesn't matter because you're still able to avoid that Tower. Nothing is going to change. They can't change your destiny, so it does not matter. Give me more for Sag. You got 2 of Cups here in the reverse. You also have the Empress in the reverse. I feel like some of you may either end a relationship or a relationship, a contract, it's something of that nature. Why? Moving on to better things. You have something exciting in the works. So you may end one thing to go on to something else. Luck is on your favor and something is coming in that you've manifested. All right, you have 5 of Wands here in the reverse. You also have 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. What's going on with this? 4 Swords in the reverse. I see you guys overworking yourself, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm not going to get on y'all about this. Rest just a little bit. Just make sure that you rest. If you can't push any further, then don't push. But I do feel like there's something that's coming in. It's almost, you know what? It is work related. Once again, you got the 8 of Pentacles here. This is something that you're really good at. And I'm hearing a money mantra in my head. I keep hearing money wants to be with me. So for some of you, you are going to notice that you have incoming money from possibly side ventures. Because if you have like a regular 9 to 5, unless you get a like incentives or something of that nature, what you get is what you get. However, for those of y'all who have side jobs or are creating a business, you guys got money coming in for you. Okay. You have the 5 of Swords. You have the King of Cups. Somebody's trying to bring either mind games or Someone is trying to bring conflict. Give me more. The World card in the reverse. Yep. Okay. Once again, it's kind of harping on the same thing. Hopefully it's not the same well, hopefully it's not another person, but I feel like there is somebody that wants to create some sort of challenges or some sort of conflict, some sort of mental doubt within you. And you need to disconnect from this. The person that's doing it, like, I feel like they love to create confusion, and they try to get you when they feel like you are vulnerable. So if you seem like you're too kind to them at that time, they're going to try to slip in and try to fuck with you. I don't see them being successful. I see you still remaining grounded. You got Gemini here, and you got the fixed signs. All right. What else? Let me take my sip. What else for Sagittarius? You have the Strength card here, and you also have the Page of Pentacles. What's their guidance on that? Oh, don't be scared to try this new thing. There's something that you want to try. You might be overthinking it a little bit. You got the Eight of Swords here. There may be some overthinking. Don't be afraid to start this new thing. You have the Page of Pentacles here, because I feel like you're going to succeed. Like you're pretty much good at what you do anyway. So just continue being good at what you do, even if it's something that's new. It doesn't matter. Just continue that. So don't have any fear. All right. Capricorn. What's going on for Cap this week? What's going on for Capricorn? Oops. All right, you got the Death card here in the reverse. You also have the Page of Swords in the reverse. Wheel of Fortune. Two of Wands. Nine of Cups. Oh. You have somebody saying the same old shit. It's like there's someone who, they're not changing. They're showing you exactly who they are. They're saying exactly the same thing. There's no change in this. And I feel like what's happening is because they're giving you the same song and dance, because you respect yourself and you have confidence in yourself and you love yourself. I feel like what's happening is you're going to decide to start a new cycle. Start something new. Yeah, I feel like you're going to say, you know what, instead of possibly wasting my time, depleting myself, losing a bunch of shit, I am going to avoid that disaster, and I'm going to go off and I'm going to do something that I'm excited about, or I'm going to meet somebody that I'm excited about, or I'm going to create the thing I'm excited, whatever it is. But I feel like somebody's time has come to an end, and you're saying bye-bye to that and moving on to greener pastures. You have the Emperor here in the reverse. You also have the Lovers in the reverse here. Hold on. What is this about? Oh, okay. Maybe this is just putting it more into context. There's somebody who is controlling. They want to control you. They want to keep you hanging. This person possibly could have put you into a third-party situation, or they're just not making a choice on you. They're very indecisive when it comes to certain things about you. I feel like you're putting that to an end. Okay? You got Aries, Gemini. Yeah. Aries and Gemini. Okay? What else for Cap? You have Three of Cups in the reverse, and you have the Nine of Pentacles. Why the Three Cups? Seven of Swords in the reverse. Yeah. There's someone who's disappointed in themselves. They feel like they overstepped. They feel like they kind of did a little too much. And there's remorse, there's regret that's here. And I feel like what's happened is you have put yourself into this. I mean, you've made yourself the Nine of Pentacles. You're very single from it, and you're taking care of yourself. You're probably even going through a bit of a glow up as well. They're seeing that abundance. This person, of course, wants to come back. I need you to be very careful, because I feel like the person that overstepped or did something, I feel like they in some way, I don't know, they disappointed you very badly. I don't want to say they put you into a third-party situation, but for some of you, they did. Give me more for Capricorn. What's going on this week? Two of Swords and the Magician. Why? Nine of Swords. Please, okay. I almost feel like you're getting warnings for this week. There may be somebody that tries to manipulate you. Stand your ground. Ignore them, because if you don't, it's going to stress you out. Oh, it's going to stress you out, because it's going to seep, whatever it is going to seep into your head, and that's all you're going to think about. So please make sure that you just ignore them, block them if you have to. They're doing it intentionally to get under your skin. You have the Ten of Swords in the reverse. You also have the Knight of Pentacles here. The Four of Wands in the reverse. Ugh. What's going on? Who is in y'all's energy right now? Something's not getting you anywhere. You have the Ten of Swords in the reverse. This might be a job or something that you're doing on the side. It's come to a halt because it is unstable. The foundation is very unstable. It's very shaky, rocky. And you may have to take a risk and go towards something that is new. Okay? Whatever this is, it's going to make you feel a little bit uncomfortable to do, because it is a little shakeup to your foundation. We know you like stability. But this new thing that you're going to is actually going to be much bigger than you anticipate. Getting you to the King of Pentacles. That's the most stable king. You have the High Priestess here in the reverse. You also have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. Hold on. Somebody, you're going to hear, either you're going to hear from somebody else that a person is single, or they're going to tell you directly that they are single. But there's somebody here that is no longer coupled with another individual, and that secret will be out. This person is hoping this person is hoping that they can, sometime soon offer up a love offer to you. You got Aquarius and Leo here. But there's somebody here that is truly hoping that you're single too. So that's what I got. All right, let's go to Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. You have Three of Wands here in the reverse, followed by the Devil in the reverse. You're freeing yourself. You're freeing yourself because it's the right thing to do. There's something that maybe was toxic that you were dealing with. And I feel like this is going to be something that is like on impulse. It's not going to be planned, but I feel like you're just like, I gotta go. And you just do. Justice card here is kind of like the universe saying, yep, you're not wrong, you're right. Free yourself from this. You have the High Priestess in the reverse. You also have the Knight of Cups. The Tower. Ooh. You might have a shakeup in one of your relationships or friendships here. There's somebody that is wanting to express emotion. I feel like it was a secret. They're letting that secret out, and because of that, it actually creates a tower moment. This is something that you did not anticipate happening. Maybe you didn't think this person felt this way about you. Um, hmm. Give me more on that situation. You might not feel this way about them, and that's probably why it feels like a tower, because you're like, I don't want to give to that. I don't feel the same way. I wasn't giving you that vibe. So there's somebody here that might have a feelings hurt, and that's probably why that tower moment is coming. There's also something here that is okay. So there's a situation that I feel like is making you very depleted. And it's something that you've recently started. It's something that is new. It's a new whatever. But just, pay attention to how it makes you feel. Because I feel like you're either battling in your mind and it's leaving you depleted, or you're battling with someone else and it's leaving you depleted. But I don't feel like this, whatever this thing is that you've just recently started, and initially it probably was exciting, I feel like it is starting to take a toll on your either emotional or physical mental health. Okay. All right, you got Three of Pentacles here in the reverse. You also have King of Cups. I feel like you're wanting to detach yourself from either a project or a person. There's something in relation to teamwork, and you're like, I don't want to be a part of that team. So those are some things that are going on in your mind. Yeah, you got Knight of Swords here in the reverse. Also the Four of Cups. It's you kind of doing that retreat and keeping to yourself. Like I'm protecting myself and my peace. I don't really want to vibe. I don't want to rock out with that because that's not my thing. Three of Cups here. Seven of Pentacles. I got two messages. Hold on. Magician in the reverse. Something that didn't work in the past. You may have felt like I didn't have the tools that I needed. I didn't know the things I needed to know at that time. I feel like you're getting a second chance at that. You're getting a reunion. And it's because there's been a lot of time that has passed between the two of you growing and learning and being able to now be equipped to have this be more successful. So there is something here that is you're reuniting with. Now, for others of you, this is you being celebrated. So not just necessarily reuniting with someone, or something, but being celebrated for something that you have put a lot of time and effort into. Okay. All right. You have the Four of Pentacles here. You also have the Nine of Wands in the reverse. Queen of Cups. Okay. There's a love opportunity here for some of you who currently are not dealing with anyone. You have the Queen of Cups here. There's somebody that is kind and genuine. I feel like the way that you're coming about it, though, well, yeah, that's balance. I'm not gonna say that that's not. You are taking a balanced approach. Okay, you have that Two of Pentacles there, so you are giving a little, but you're keeping a little. I feel like you are open and you're allowing it to flow and kind of see how it is, but you're also not necessarily giving it all. And so you may see that happening whenever this person comes in. Give me more for Aquarius, please. All right, you got Six of Cups here. You also have Page of Swords. Somebody's thinking about you, but they're not talking about it. They haven't come towards you. I feel like this person is just kind of, if they have access to you, they're definitely watching you. If they don't have access to you, I mean, they may very well be getting tarot reads. You just never know who watches tarot. Even if you're like, they don't watch tarot, okay, they watch tarot. All right, what else? You have the Seven of Wands here in the reverse. You got the Page of Pentacles. What area of life is this in? I don't know. I don't know what area of life this is because it's being kind of vague. But what I will say is this. Um, Someone that you're getting to know, or so let's say, for example, I'll give an example. Let's say that you've gotten a new job, and this new job, um, like you're learning things, but this new job has people that like to try to get over on you because you're new and you don't know. Okay. Now if this isn't a job, this could be a person. Maybe they're trying to get over on you because, you all are getting to know each other and you don't know. I do feel like whatever it is, it's like this person doesn't know who they're dealing with. You have that Seven of Swords. You have that Seven of Swords. I feel like you are going to like nip it in the butt. You're not going to allow that. You're going to stop it. Because this is something that somebody does. Like this is their thing. This is their MO. They're going to regret actually doing whatever it is that they do and try to get you to accept their apology. Even if it's like a I'm sorry, even if it's not like a I'm sorry, I do feel like they're going to do something that's apologetic to, try to get you, like to win you over. All right. There may be somebody whose feelings are hurt. Now, I don't know if this is your feelings or their feelings, but it's like you know what I got? I got the image of, "Oh, I'm sorry. We decided to go in a different direction." Like when you get those rejection letters from applying for a job, you do the interview and all of that, and then "Oh, we found somebody more qualified." I feel like there's a situation that's like that. Now, whether it's you found somebody that's more qualified and decided to go in a different direction, or somebody is doing this towards you, but I do feel like there's something here where there are hurt feelings um because somebody got ignored. And the difference between this is this person or this organization, or maybe you didn't actually tell the individual who wasn't getting chose. So somebody may find out that they were not chosen by seeing the chosen person, and it's gonna kind of be fucked up. Okay. Pisces, last but not least. Pisces, what is going on for you this week? What is going on for Pisces this week? Okay, we got Five of Cups here. We also have King of Swords. Somebody may tell you they miss you. Somebody's like, I miss you. There's someone who misses you. Now, this does not have to be love. This could be a parent. This could be a child. This could be a friend, a sibling. But there's somebody here that's very upfront with how much they are missing Pisces this week. And it might be a child. Maybe it's you telling a child, I miss you. but you have the Six of Wands here and you have the Page of Cups. I feel like there's a lot of innocence that's there. I feel like whoever this person is, they may feel like they are not getting paid attention to, like there's no attention going that way. So however that resonates for you, if you are the person not giving attention, and you want to give attention, just make sure that they know that they're loved and thought about. You have the Strength card here. You also have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like there's a situation where it's like maybe this person has been holding back, and they've been holding back. There may be you might see some changes here with the Four of Pentacles. Not saying that they're like just releasing everything, but what I will say is they're going to try to match your energy. They're going to try to match you. So just be aware of their efforts. You have the Six of Swords here in the reverse. You also have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. You got somebody that's very emotional trying to come back to you. They're coming back around. This is somebody here who, hold on. Okay. This is somebody here who seems like they're very confused or not really sure what they are wanting when it comes to a relationship and settling down. The person may have actually had more than one person as well. That may be how you know who this person is, who they are. But they're going to try to bring their butts back around. All right, give me more for Pisces, please. You have the Empress here, followed by the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Temperance in the reverse. Somebody really wants to be included into your world. This is somebody that you may have had some, like, this relationship mattered to you. Friendship, relationship, you know, whatever connection, this connection mattered to you. Why the Temperance in the reverse? The Hermit. Why do I feel like this person I feel like yeah. I feel like this person may try to be like a little bit pushy with trying to get you to communicate with them, because I feel like you are in hermit mode and they're like pushy on wanting to get you to open up to them. So just be aware of that. I also see, aside from that, I also see something that you don't see coming is the Ten of Pentacles. You guys may have some money coming in, or you may have a person that you feel like is the Ten of Pentacles that has it all. But I see something here that is long lasting that's coming for you. Give me more on that. Eight of Wands in reverse. King of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like, okay. Look, and the King of Pentacles, and I just said it was somebody. Now, this could be a business, but this could also be that King of Pentacles that every Pisces and every reader hears about. And right, and it's almost like saying they're not coming right now, but they're coming. Their energy is here. Yeah. Anyway, give me something for this week. That dang King of Pentacles. All right, you got the Sun card here. You also have Two of Cups. What the freak is this? It keeps talking about it. It's on delay, but it's coming. It's on delay, but it's coming. So maybe some of my Pisces here have entered into that energy time frame. Maybe it starts this week to where that person that, what? This freaking gnat is getting on my nerves. That this person that you've been waiting on, they're drawing closer. It's like, hurry up already. Okay. Give me more for this week. Anything that's actually happening this week, not just that the energy is shifting this week, but what is happening this week. All right, Five of Swords in the reverse. You also have the Judgment here. If you guys were struggling or battling with something in your mind, I mean, hell, this could be having headaches. This could have mental fog. I do feel like that lifts this week. I don't feel like it's going to continue, or at least it's not going to be as bad as it's been in the past. You got King of Cups here. You also have Eight of Cups. What's the Eight of Cups? Too many cards. Too many cards. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Nine of Swords. Okay. For some of you, you have to walk away from something that you care about. Something or someone. You have that King of Cups there. You got the Eight of Cups. I feel like it's going to stress you out a little bit. It may stress you out. But I also feel like this is something that you may need to do to stay true to you and give to yourself. Now, this might be a person. Doesn't have to be. But it's like having to have some distance away from something, either A, that you really care about, you've grown to love, or something of that nature. Why do they have to do this? Justice, because there's an imbalance. There's an imbalance, and you're not lit up the way that you used to be. This could even be like something that you felt like was a dream job, and now it's not a dream job, and you're like, well, I feel bad if I walk away from it. But there is something here that, yeah, maybe it's even that you need to take time away. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you're completely done with it, but it's something that you do need to take time away and heal from. Maybe you have burnout because you have this 10 of wands here with the 9 of wands in the reverse. So this is like being open to just taking on way too much. So that might be a call to kind of distance yourself and just give yourself a breather, even if you don't want to. Okay. All right. Pisces, everyone else, that is what I got for you guys for this week. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you wanted to get a mini read, they are available. I still have spots available. They are getting booked, so make sure that you grab it. All right, until next time, you guys take care.